Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then in about 45 minutes, I'll
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I'll
Yeah.
say, hey, I'm heading out,
Yeah.
and then
No worries.
okay.
All right, I gotta turn away from the futures market. Oh, I know that's gonna rip. I will be shocked if we don't have new highs today. Just absolutely shocked. All right, how we got? We got 10. All right, guys. Hey, well, hey, James M. Thanks, man. I got you up leading off the pack. Oh, let's see. What do we got? We got a decent mix here of Christoph. I don't think I can work with those, but the rest of them we got looks good. Oh, Diamond Lee's giving me Bitcoin. All right, so we got 12. Go shortly here.
I don't hear you anymore. Did you mute?
Oh, no, I'm here. I can't.
Okay.
I'm just watching the market over on my other machine because I was waiting until we got to 20. We got 16. Just said my internet connection is unstable. Oh, that's unusual. I never get that. Oh, there it goes. God damn it.
Does it say that you're losing frames on OBS?
It said that just for a second, but now it's back to normal. I don't know what happened. Lately, is your Discord? My Discord's rebooting regularly throughout the course of the day.
They were having problems late last week, and they're updating some things. So
Well, I'll just turn away from it and come back, and it's rebooted. It's right back to the beginning. I don't know if that's on my end or something on their end. The other weird thing I have is when I change time frames in TradingView, you saw that yesterday, it always tells me that I don't have access to that data, which is silly. Of course, then it gives me the data. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, there's the fucking turn. All right, I gotta turn away from the other machine. How we got? Oh, there's 26. Okay, let's get started here. Okay, so all right, guys. So, shit. I guess what we got here. So mostly, it looks like regs here. You guys know the drill here. So members give us their charts, and we go through them. Look for ideas, maybe a little something I can teach along the way. Always a good place to turn for setups. That's really what we're trying to do here, in terms of benefit that we can offer. But hopefully, you pick up some I don't know, maybe something of value in the process of us working through these. There's a lot of Elliott in here, but it's not always. Right? I always tell you guys, Elliott Wave is totally optional on whatever you're posting. But we have a lot of guys, that are learning, and so that this is a good opportunity for them to express themselves as they, with regards to where they are in that learning curve. So let me get the disclaimer off because we're probably good there. So first up, you know him, you love him. This is James M. He's been fighting with this Ethereum. Oh shit, there's the trade I was looking for. Okay, I got it in anyway. Ha. All right, so looking here. All right, James, we got what are we doing here? Well, it's hard not to see the similarities between, as he's noted it here. This right looks like that could be going down, but as we sit right here, oh shit, that's so much. Oh, hang on, we've got construction in the house. Hang on a second. Hey, bumpy start today. It makes my dogs go crazy. Okay, James, I'm going to just...
James said wrong chart.
Oh, wrong chart? He said bottom, what do you say? Bottom right. Oh, my bad. My bad. That's bottom left. You've been sending me bottom left here. I'm on autopilot. Can you tell I'm a little distracted? Oh, let's see if that trade gets to target. All right, so here we are with a 1 hour on ETH coming off the low. All right, so, okay, so we've got a contender here for, are you giving me 2 here? I guess you're giving me 2 counts. Yeah, you are. Okay, so we could have a diag going in. Okay, so the premise would be if we've got a diag going in that we've completed something down here, and this looks like we've got all the ingredients. Give me a 1 hour here. So we're coming, okay, so we're working from, my guess is he's got this counted out at other degrees here. So here we are inside this channel, which I know he does this. What do we have? So considering the depth of the ETH, and how it tagged a macro channel, red horizontal. Okay, I want to be bullish. Okay, well this is a bullish count. So your preferred is that we're gonna go into the diag here. Let's just pull see where you are here on the bigger picture. Now what the fuck just happened? Oh, there we go. All right, maybe my internet is funky today. Okay, so the premise would be, James, that we're finished here. Oh God, through some sort of WX. Let's see, how are we doing this? A, B, C, D, E. This is a little funky here for the triangle. So we're gonna come down. So it looks like, okay, so I'm just kind of trying to decipher your broader thinking here. It looks like you're thinking this is some sort of a, oh fuck, here, if we do it this way. Part of a triangle here, so maybe WXY. So this would be A, B, C, so we could be done. Okay, I get a feel for your broader count. We ping the channel here, which I know that's your macro channel up here. That's the channel. So the price action here is supportive of it. Oh, all right, so let's dig in there on the hourly. So he wants to be bullish. 1, deep 2, that flies, right? So here, let's, what I should do is, there, do you hear that? Target filled? God damn it, I waited for that trade all day. All right, now I can concentrate. Okay, so let's, let me get rid of this. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but, fuck. Hide that. Oh, it doesn't want to give me that. I want to hide that. What the fuck? Did you lock it? Why can't I hide that? No, it's not gonna let me hide it. Okay, so here's all right, so here's what we're trying to do. Here's a 3 into a 1, 3 into a 2. Now it's a little dicey in here, but there's enough there, so we'd have just a double top into the 5, right? So there's the B, so there's a, how you doing that? So we've got an A, a B, and we're working on the C to get us to the 3rd here. So that would be 100, so that's got to be the 127. So that's got to be the length of the 1 projected from the 2, so this is his qualifier. All right, so if I'm going 1, oh, where's your 2? No, there's the 100. So we know if it's going to play as a leading diag, we got to have the 3rd longer than the 1st, and I think I measured that correctly. This, we're coming out of this. So if it is a, god damn it, here, hang on, I gotta just, it's just hard for me to see it when it's your stuff here. So if I'm working from scratch. Okay, so 1, 2, I got the A. So here's the A. Let me put that in make it bigger and brighter. Okay, so here's the A that he's getting to. So this could work. Okay, so here's the 1. Oh, fuck me, get off of there. Here's the 1. Here's the, I guess, here's what I'm trying to do is hide this. Hide, fuck, not letting me hide. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. Well, I can tell your bias. Yeah, you do have it there, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're right. So look in there on that 5th. It's a little skinny, but it's there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put that in something that's really tiny, but it is there, right? So we do get, oh God, that's pretty skinny, but it's, I suppose it's, fuck, do you really have it there? Well, so, you know, there are times where you can the market will accommodate your view. So if this is a completed impulse, let's just, I know he did this, but it's a little hard for me sometimes when it's your color. So there's 50 to the tick, or within a tick or two, I should say. That's pretty damn close. Okay, so we got our 50. Okay, so why do it that way? Well, if this is a completed impulse, here's the correction of it. Now you can, it's not rocket science. Okay, so here's the structural support. Pardon me, resistance. We're through. Now we're back to the support. Oh, funny how that works. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're done there. 1, 2. That well, this looks like the 3 and the 4. To me, here we go sideways, right? That's always a tell for the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be the internal though. So fuck. What are we doing there? We're gonna finish with a diag. Yeah, it's a little sloppy up there. That could be the internal. Let's go to the 15. Maybe that's the internal, James. I don't know what you're thinking there since I killed your 1, 2, 3, 4. Could we get a diag into that? Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would have to be A, B. That's. Let me looking over here. Well, so that would be a little bit more encouraging to the idea that we're running out of steam up here. You see it. Oh, I know I've looked at this thing. This is like a MACD, a stochastic, and an RSI all in one. But here it's pretty telling here in the RSI that perhaps, right, we're starting to lose a little steam. So the momentum, the original push, this is very typical for the market. Here's the push. We sideways now. It's trying to keep going, but you see the momentum is fading. So there would be nothing really to do here. Well, let's see, back up. How far are we here? Let's just double check that. Oh, fuck, let me get right on there. All right, now I can concentrate. 1, 2. All right, so here's the 100. We have to get to that, right? So the channel here would be just perfect as he's laid it out. We got to get to 100% the length of the 1, just so we know we have a good candidate for the idea that we've just gone A, B, C, and we're heading towards the finish here. So you want this to go a little bit more. Oh, is there some other way we could read this? 1. I think not. I think you're good here. I think that's as good as you're going to get it, but that's got to get going, right? So you got a little bit of a problem there. Because it's got to get there, right? That's you can't really compromise on that. At least on the 3. 3 has to be longer than 1. Every now and then I'll fudge it on the 5 if it's close. So that's got to get there. That's the so what you could do, what I would do, right? So anyone who's watching, who's looking here, is bullish on ETH, right? I'd set an alert, a tick beyond the 100, just so I know I've got third longer than 1. Oh, the other thing, if it's in terms of the 4, how that would look, I'd be watching for the 4 if we get that 100 up here. Right on that channel here, that would not be bad. Let's put that out here. Oh, and ideally, if you could get this to go 100, there's the 1, 2. Well, now you're right at 100 here. So with length of the A projected from the B, perhaps that's why you're running into some resistance up here. It looks like some of this congestion here might be coming into play as well. Could be, right? Always a little bit of a guesstimate here because it didn't stay there very long. A little pause for the cause before we went down. So you got to be watching that. Right? It needs one more little kick. And I think you're there. So really the trade here is to wait, let that qualify, and that's the next one you're after. So what would that do for us? Well, pardon me. Let me finish it here. Right. So this is a requirement. We have to overlap. So it can be the A, the B, or the C, but either one we've got to overlap. So it kind of lays out pretty nicely. We can see the structure right there. Right, of all of this resistance before it got through. Now 3 down. up to the 5. What's not to like? Well, we don't. So first, let's be clear. We don't have this yet. We don't have the qualifier. But if we do get it right back down here to the structure, I think that's a trade you wait for, right? So it's not quite there, but this would go to the top 3 on my watch list here. Oh, what are we going to run into? Well, we're going to run into, well, from this structure here, we know we're going to run into the algo. So let's take it from the top down. So look, this is the first thing. So you can really see how that could play right there, right? So remember, we got to get to that 100. So you could get into the 100, get to that golden zone. You know you're going to have a reaction. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to get to target, but it will, right? That will be the goal of that algo. So this would be an important one. So this would be a little bit of an algo fight, right? You have to give the benefit to the larger degree. So when it gets right here, we will be, let's see, if we get that 1, let's just assume we do, we'd be at the 38. I'd be curious how we look here from the 2, right to the 50. So that's one I'd wait for. 26, 44, 45, we come down here with the right structure. We get a nice clean 3. Oh, maybe that RSI gets a little deeper down here, heading towards, what have you got there, set? 30, get a little bit towards 30, and then I think that's one, right? So how do you trade, right? You wait. You don't have to pick the turn, let it come back, and then you take that one. Right, now remember, here you're looking for a zigzag, right? If you can get it, right? A, B, C, give us the 5 up here. So on the watch list, good setup there, like it. Okay, so let me keep moving since that's good. Well, we have a good number today. We should be in and out relatively quickly. Okay, so I've got, got to do the graph. So we got bottom right here. So let's go here and look at the graph. Through the finish of this correction. Okay. Well, there's so no count here. I guess, I mean, what are we going to call that? Oh, I don't know that the Elliott's particularly helpful here. It looks to me like we got a few algos that are in play. All right, so there's one. Here's the target. Oh, hang on, let me turn that off. What are we doing here? ABC, or I don't know what else you'd call that. WX, Y. There's a clear 5. I suppose we'd go ABC here into that correction here. So, what's missing here? I'd probably put a set of median lines on this. Where are we coming in? Right there. Put us in down here. So I'd probably, since he's working off of the channel here, I'd probably keep this but hide it. Just don't forget you've got it here. So here's the target here, right? We can see pretty clearly what he's after. And I don't know what this dotted line is. Got to be not sure what that is. So we're looking for this to finish in a 5, right? We know corrections never end in 3, so if we can end it in a 5, and it looks like we got a good start on it. Moving averages, clearly, right? We've got trend established. Looks like you're in the 4, so what are we on? Let's go down to an 8-hour. That's a pretty good looking 4 right here. Maybe that kicks again. A, B, C. Maybe, well, of course, we're going to keep an eye on that. Looks very 4-ish. One more down for the, but look, we got more to go to finish this. Right? If this is the 4, we got to get to the 5 of the 3, then into this 4, and then we got to get down again. So kind of the same thing, right? You're just waiting for this to come in to where you've got technical confluence here, where you've got an algo target, you've got the channel confluence here, you've got a count that's completing. We're looking for that to finish in 5. You know, I'm actually kind of in agreement. I don't know if the count prior to this really matters, because we're really not trying to say, okay, this is all connected. What we're trying to do is say, okay, let's get, because that, who knows what's going on there, other than I can see a correction. Well, at the end of the day, right, it's always, can we simplify it? What's happening here? This is what's happening, right? That's it. Right? It's all the market ever does, swing and retrace. So if we get that, then we, right down here, you're just sitting here with your pitcher's mitt, right, going, okay, send it in, right, send it in.
He said he does have a macro chart on one of the four. If you,
he does.
Look at, yeah, that's what he said. I don't know which one it is, but.
Well, this is. That was the day. Well, I was looking at the. Maybe it's this one. No, that's just 30-minute. So this was the daily he gave me. Oh shit! I don't know that it matters, right? We're back here. All we're trying to do is get this to finish. Right? And then because that's such an extreme down, I don't know that I'd be sitting there waiting for it with a limit order. I'd want to see some sort of reaction. If you want to be a little safer, wait for a 5 to come out of there. Well, I mean, you can pretty much see where you're going to hit your head right off the bat. Right? That'll be the first thing it's got to deal with. So if we're coming out of here, if we get the turn here, something like that would be. Okay, now I got to know right where to put my stop here. I know I'm going to have to get through that. If I can get through that, then the next place would be right about here. Okay, now I got to start on it. But that's a long way to go, right? A lot to happen to get that to come out of there.
I think he said the 30-minute one is the one that he says has the count for the macro.
Oh, okay, the 30. So helpful to have these guys watching over my shoulder here. ABC, yeah. Well, oh, fuck, what are we doing with that, right? So it's certainly not impulsive. I don't know if this is helping me anymore here. I think I like this one better, right, in terms of where the next trade decision is. I don't think you do anything until this completes. I think you're just sitting tight, waiting for a clean finish here. That doesn't look like you got it done. Now, that doesn't mean it doesn't mean that it's required, like, oh, okay, so what you're saying is, if I short it here, it's absolutely going down here. Nope, that's never what we're saying. We're saying you can see the pattern here. It just doesn't look like it's done. So why would you, what, if you're buying it, why are you buying it? Right, oh, because it's low? Is that enough? Is that enough for you to buy it? All right, well, if it is, well, I mean, here's our all-time low. So, I mean, that's, I say that a little bit facetiously, but there's nothing terribly wrong with that. If you're comfortable just parking money here and saying, okay, well, shit, I know this is going to be a strong project. I've got absolute conviction in where it's going to be 2-3 years from now. So there's nothing wrong with that. But if we're trying to be more precise about the entry, we'd want to wait for this 5 that's underway to complete. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to come down here, but why would you be buying it here other than because it's low? I don't see any. I mean, we got an established downtrend. All the moving averages are pointing lower. We're inside a channel. We've got a broader channel that we're inside. We're coming off an algo target. We're coming off of an algo pivot that we know they participated in. They got a target down here. Why would you be buying that now? Just because you're a badass, because you're not afraid of the market? But I mean, there's got to be a reason to buy it beyond, well, it's low. My view, right? Because can it go lower? Can it go lower? Can it go lower? Where's 0? Can it go lower? Make sure there's a good reason there, rather than just being low. All right, so I think, James, that we just sit tight on this and let it come into the structure. Okay, well, let me keep moving. I think I got him.
Hey, let me interrupt you. We can have a tip for mana.
Oh, yeah.
So I think you already have one. It's for LP.
I had mana.
The one that you did.
I think I have it right here.
Yeah, it's up top up there.
This is the one. I think this is the one that I spent like 2 hours on. And I've kept it up here. This was the one where they stumped the band on the call, and I don't think this has changed much since I did that. Oh man, so I feel like I'm cheating here. Well,
one thing he wanted to say was forgot to mention the pitchfork from 170 to 216.
Who said that? James?
180. No, LP Lloyd, the one who tipped.
Oh, Lloyd. Okay. I see Sam saving the managed chart from a few streams ago, looking for an update. Oh, okay. Yeah, good. No problem. Well, here it is.
Yeah, if you read just up above that, where he says forgot to mention the pitchfork from 170, you might be able to help him out there as well.
Oh, fuck. From 170. 170. The pitchfork, huh? Well, are we talking about a down pitchfork, or here? This seems to be, maybe that's what he's thinking. So because it's a correction.
Yeah. So your lowest pivot, I guess, would be one. So I think it's lower time frame, just from the low of the C. 170, then the top pivot is 216, then the proposed two is 180.
Oh, fuck me. Well, shit, I'm not seeing it. I'm not following where we'd be drawn from. Here, this one? This 1-2? No, that's 37. Fuck, man, I don't see it. I don't know where we're pulling from. Well, okay, let me not get stuck on that. So let's just take, that's kind of where we left off last time. So here, this was just a very difficult count, right? Just to try and figure out what we had there. And I think that's as good as any. We'd have to, we can finish it here. So what we get here is a 3. So here, let's see if I can put this back together. Okay, so coming off of this low of a 1-2, right? We're trying to complete the 3. Now we had this massive rip up here. So I mean, we've come to the good news here. I think when we talked about this, right? We had kind of this air pocket over here, and we've come down to kind of the middle of no man's land. It's somewhat surprising that we pivot there. Well, I guess it's playing off of this. Just didn't get all the way there. I think we had drawn that up last time. So somewhat surprising here that this kind of, we got a pivot out of nowhere, which makes me think there's an algo there. Something's there. Well, it's not on that pivot. There's really nothing else to work with. That's too random. Something's there. Could be an algo target from here. It's still somewhat random. There are no random pivots, trust me on that. So there's something there. It could be a little cluster F here on that target. That still is somewhat random. Makes me a little.
What if you change it to arithmetic? Sometimes, even though it should be in log, sometimes there's arithmetic fibs.
Yeah, that could be maybe the secondary pivot. That could be it, right? Secondary pivot here. If we go from the top. Not quite. Now you're there, but you're a little too far for a front run on that. So somebody did this. There's something in there that I'm not going to find it here in our little time I've got here. But that surprises me. That's very unusual to pivot there out of nowhere. Okay, but we right now as it sits, could it be the low? Even though we're a little suspect of it. Well, it certainly gives us what we were looking for, which is essentially all of this is just to give us this, right? That's all we're trying to do here. So do I have a 3 and a candidate for a 4? Well, I got a pretty good move off of that. So is that move solid enough to where we could draw any conclusions from it? Does it look like we've got a 5 here? Well, the first thing we got to deal with is the finish here is already a little bit iffy. So we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the A. So everybody, I remember this. This was brutal. All right, so we had to truncate the 5 here. 3 into the B, A, B, C into that B. But now what makes you think maybe more of a WXY? Since that really kind of looks more like a 3. Jesus, what are we doing with that? Boy, this is a little shitstorm of a count in here. Can we do this as a WXY? I suppose we could. We'd have to do the same thing. So we'd have to go A, B, C. W, can't get it done. Well, that sure doesn't look like an impulse. So I don't know what the fuck we're doing with that. What do we do with that? Well, there's the clean 3. So here's the one thing we can spot in the middle of it. All right, so this is correcting something. Let's get that identified. So what did we correct there? God, is that, what the fuck are we going to do with that? W, A, B, C, W, X, A, B. We might have to do it that way. But I don't think that's going to work, right? We can't do it. I don't think we can go A, B, C. God damn, we need a 5 here. Oh, God. I worked for 2 hours to get that one. Now I got to have the same problem here. That is just really, there's nothing there. There's not a count there. So we're going to need, either it's going to have to get higher. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to spend some time on that. I don't know. I really, just off the quick glance of it, that looks like a 3. 2, 1, 2. I can get a 1, 2, 3, but even that, let's see. Let's go to a 1 hour. Ooh, tough one. Again, what are we doing with this? Maybe I can get a triangle in that. Can we get a triangle in here? Oh, maybe we do it this way. Let's see if that works. If we go A, B, C, D, E. It's not gorgeous, right? So you allow for the underthrow here. So 1, 2, 3, there's 1. That's A, B, C. Even that's iffy. Not much of a finish. And that's just a free fall. Yeah, I'll have to go to the woodshed with that one. That's going to take more time than I can give you. All right, so it's kind of the same thing as before. I'm going to have to post that underneath because that's going to take some time to dig that out. I don't know what the hell we've got there because I think I can finish it as a WXY, assuming I'm going to allow for this to just finish, but I can't go WXY, even that, fuck. Is that an ABC? All right, so unless this is coming back down, then we're going to go, WXABC. That doesn't look right either. Boy, this is a toughie. AB, so maybe we get a diag in here if this is long enough. Yeah, it's long enough. Well, it doesn't want to play Elliott ball, does it? A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Well, that's what we'd be looking at coming off of the low. It ain't pretty. There's a 3. There's a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a 5 right there. There's a little diag 5 in there. A, B, C. So might have to do it like this. And so we'd finish it like this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, no, it's not going to overlap. No, won't do it. Got to do it here. I need the overlap. Okay, so I need that. Motherfucker. Didn't give it to me. So this looks like A, B, C, D, E. So this has to be the 4 here. So this is 1, 2. So this would be A, B, C. I got it. Okay. So this would have to be A, B, C to get that into the 5th. So we've got a candidate here for a 1 coming off of this shit. I don't know what that is. Okay, so that, I think we can make that work. All right, so there's the triangle in the 4. So we've got a decent candidate here for a diag out of the chute. So 3 longer than 1, 5 longer than 3. So I got a candidate, but boy, that finish is a little squirrely. 1, the random location. 2, fuck if I know how we're going to count that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God damn. How are you going to get that into an ABC? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. God, that's a stretch. I might need a little more time. Okay, so I think we do have this, and this looks like here we're in log scale, so I got to use a traditional channel. Oh, I got you guys stuff in here. Fly. It looks like we're just, well, shit. What are we trying to do, right? We're just trying to get back here, right? We got all the volume here. This is that's going to take a little time, but whatever it is. God damn it. I feel like it's right in front of me. I'm just not seeing it. WX. God damn it. A, B, C. So this has to finish this way. It has to finish this way. A, B, C. There's no other way to do that. That has to finish that way. So this has to be an X. So it has to be WXY. So this is wrong per what's happening here. So it has to be this way. It has to be WXY based on the finish, right? There's no other way to do that. There is no impulse here. It can only be interpreted as a 3, so we can make that work. Okay, so there, I don't have to come back and do it. WX, A, B, C, A, oh fuck, here, right. Essentially, what we're doing is this for the X, and then A, B, triangle B down for the C, because you can't, that's got to be one thing only. So, okay, I think that's, I kind of look at that and I go, all right, fuck, does it matter, right? Does all this really matter how we're counting that? As long as I've got a good finish, as long as I can figure out the finish, okay, I got to start on something. Here, I got higher highs, higher lows. So I got a candidate here. Look, the Vegas wave flipped on the 1 hour, right? So now I got the 233 below, right? So that's not insignificant. We spent a lot of time on the live stream yesterday talking about that. So that flip says, okay, I got a trend, higher highs, higher lows. I got a pattern here. I recognize I'm coming off a pattern that after a little working on it, I think we can get it. So I've got a good candidate here for the 4 to be in off of that right now. So this is going to be the 1 of the 5. So we're just waiting for this come in here, right? POC right here would be just ideal. So bring it over, right into all that congestion. We come down here, I'm interested because we're trying to finish a fairly big 5. This is getting a lot of PR lately too, also, right? I send this in my various feeds I have, right, that are crypto related. This is a lot of interest in this project. This though, somewhere there's a pivot there that I'm not finding. I think we looked at this on volume profile. That just does not happen. So there it is. It had to be tied to something. So length of the W projected from the X, there's 100 to the tick. Had to be there. Took me a minute to find it. Okay, so this is playing nicely, right? Now there's your target right there. So we could probably, oh fuck, we got that established. So we can probably work from this right here. Let's put that in original recipe. All right, so that's what I'd be after there. 1, 2, come out of here. Now we don't know if it's going to be golden zone or 50, but that kind of all that structure here kind of suggests to me we could be going right there. 1, 2, that would be the 3 of the 5, right? That would be that's the shorthand for the 1618. Nothing says we have to stop there. We keep going, but that would get you, okay, now you're really confident in that 4 low, right? Because that's what we're after here is the big 4 low. Okay, so let's see if that all plays back together. Okay, so 1, 2, I think this was a 127. This was surprisingly shallow. WXY, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, son of a bitch. All right, we're trying to finish the internal third, right? So we've still got another 4 to go. So this is the impulse we're trying to finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to give you the third. Interesting. I forgot we had another degree up here. That's the 3. Right, nothing says it has to be there. Right, I could keep going. Get a good 3 there. 5 still to come. 4. Okay, so let's do a little work on that in terms of targets. Oh, length of the 1. Oh, fuck, come here. Length of the 1. Oh, wrong one. It's the wrong 1. Length of the 1 projected from the proposed 4. Well, there's 100 right there where we're looking for the 3. 1618 reasonable, right? So it's a pretty big 4 relative to the 1 2. So that would be that'd give you a nice fat target right there for the 3. Oh, get that going, and you'd have from the 4. Well, let's go see what we get here. From the I gotta keep track of these colors. From the, if we got that, you'd be right here looking for. Oh, isn't that convenient? Right, nice high volume right here. So if we're going to get that, if we're going to get that 3 to finish up here to give you the 5 of that 3, then it's 4 and it's 5, right? You're looking to come right back up. It's a complicated count because of all the detail, all those little micro swings in there. But at the end of the day, oh fuck, just out of curiosity, here I am in log scale. I think we looked at this. We did. Well, you're outside the edges here, so I've got 200. So there. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so do you see? Here's the 200 on this end. Here's the 200 on this end. Boom. Okay, all right. So sooner or later you're going to find it, right? There are no random pivots. So here I've got the 200 and the 100 right there, coming off of it in a 5. That's starting to look pretty good. 1 2. Give me that 3. Okay, I think that, so right now, I would say no trade. You just come back into the resistance, right? You just back to where you might anticipate a little struggle to keep rolling. Give it a retrace, right? Because there'll be shorts wanting to defend here. Right back into the pocket. I think you buy that all day. Shit, I'm going to buy that. So let's do it right now. I'm going to put this right on the tip of that. Let's do it right here. I'm going to add an alert there. Okay, so that comes down to this zone. I'm looking. I like it. I've been looking for a spot to get into this. Okay, good one. I feel like I'm cheating though. But I appreciate the tip on that. So hopefully that helps you. Hopefully it gave you some ideas. That is a very tricky count, right? That would be a great one to practice your Elliott on, right? So if anyone wants to, that took me almost an hour to figure that out. Okay, we good there? I hope that's good.
Yeah, we're good. I'm actually heading out.
Okay, so man. I know you got your thing. Okay, so where did I leave off? Where am I? Sen Salazar?
Yeah, so now you have IBM.
Okay, got it. Okay, man. Good luck on your thing.
Take care.
Okay. Money crypto. Actually, so no, I don't want to lose that. I want to keep that. Okay, so. All right, so. Not that I'm disrespecting the graph, James. It's just I've already got that saved. All right, so let me copy that. All right, so how are we doing here? Okay, guys. Let me pick up the pace here. Okay, this looks like good work. So this is Cian Salazar. I can't remember how long he's been with us, but he's consistently posting better and better work, right? He's getting quite good here. So this is, we've got a nice clean 1 2. So well, just if anyone's not looking here, this is the IBM on the weekly. So 1 2 3, nice work in here. It looks like he's got a triple in there that makes that kind of tricky, right? So flexing a little Elliott muscle here. So we got an ABC, A, B. Well, how'd you do it? What'd you do here? So you went A. Okay, I see it. All right, so your X is just a little. Okay, so we went ABC, ABC, A, B. Oh. Did you get that right? I think you did. ABC, ABC, A, ABC. Okay, I guess that flies. So W, X, Y. Okay. Yep, there's a 5 there. So you got that. There's the double top into the second X, right? So you want the second X lower than the first X. A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So this is very nice work. So he's got a triple zigzag in here to get the 4. 1, 2. Well, that kind of, how are we going to do that? Let's see, and that looks like, well, it looks like 5, but that looks like that 3 might be the shortest. How are you doing that? You're going to go A, B, C, W, oh, I guess we can do it W, X, Y. So let's finish it. So let's go W, X, oh, pardon me, W, X, Y. All right, that's a little severe on the size. All right, so we got a W, X, Y. That's good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you're kind of just making do with what you got here because this definitely is a shitstorm in the middle. Okay, so we're doing it as a diag. So A, B, C, W, X, Y, A, B, C into the 2, A, B, C into the 3. Looks like the 3's here. A, B, C into the 4, then up for the 5. Okay, so we've got fuck. Okay, well we got a diag into the 1. So you got a note here. Was not really liking the structure of the 1. Yeah, right. So you and I we're kind of going through the same thing here as I look at that, right? The 2. So you see the issue with it. The 2 relative to the 4 is suspect. It actually, God damn it. Let's see. It looks like you could actually do it this way because this looks like a better fit actually. So it looks to me like you could do it this way. Okay, so we could put the 2 here, right? So we go A, B, C into the 2, and then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we want that? That would give us a 3. Well, that works because we're doing here, I would do it that way. A, B, C. Oh, fuck. That doesn't matter. Here we end up at the same spot. 1, 2. Okay, we'll get there. 3. We got to do the whole. We got to do another. Nope, that's an impulse here. So off of this low, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh fuck! What are we doing? Where's our 5? A, B, C. So the 5. Okay, all right, I'll live with that. So the 5's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, you didn't label it. What is it? All right, so let's take that down. Let's get it so we can see it. Okay, so I got a 5, I got a 3, I got a 5. Right, so it's so he's playing it as a zigzag. Did we overlap here? I guess not. Looks like he would have caught this. Well, I guess let's see. It looks like 3 is longer, but let's just double check that. There's the 1. That's the 2. Yeah, we're good there. So it looks like the 2 would be here. So we have to do this as a diag. So that's a leading diag into the A wave, 3 into the B, and we got another diag here to finish. So he just didn't label it, that's all. Let's get that. So we're going to go A, B, C to give us our candidate for a 4 relative to this 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So what are we thinking here? Same thing, not liking that one either. Two solid impulses, meaning you're down here saying that's an impulse. Is it a good impulse? Okay, I can live with that. I don't know if that's a great impulse. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C into the 2. Okay. 1, 2. Well, they're technical. So he's playing off of the, God damn it, come here. He's playing off of the algo. So here it's into the golden zone here. Now we're going to go up here. We're going to go golden zone again, right? So it's just algo. Elliott's not gorgeous in here. Is that because this certainly looks like a candidate for a 3, right? It could be up, and now we're going to go, right? We're heading down. But so this would be the pivot I'd be paying attention to here. I'd want to see this. No, that's not the one I want. I want this one. I see that get taken out. Where's your target here? Do we not have a target on this? Okay, so the target's up here. Here would be the third you'd be after here. Up here, 4. So this would all be up here as well. Okay, so here's where you are right here, trying to play that into the 1, 2. So this would be 1, 2, 1, 2 of the third. 1, 2 of the third. This one's a little iffy. I say, I mean, you're trading off a weekly. Just so a couple of things here I'd want to check. So notice here we're coming golden zone, golden zone, golden zone. So it's just, if you can imagine in IBM. Oh, looking at the shift, nothing really there. I'd check the modified. That's okay. It's not a great start, right? So you're thinking 1, 2. You really wanted that to go, but if it's going to go 1, 2, 3, you need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 3. So it's not terrible. That's not the best looking start, but it does have a decent. So if you think push, and then I got a nice 3 that's technical, right in the pocket, right in the golden zone. But you didn't get the same thing here, although it looks like you got another algo squeeze in here. All right, so you got this one went second target. Boy, fucking talk about crazy algo content here. So there's 1 out of the golden zone, 2 out of the golden zone, 3 out of the 50, 4 out of the golden zone. I'd be willing to bet you this one here is golden zone as well. So let's get these all out of here. If it's not, it's a 50. Oh, golden zone. So just in that's not unbelievable. So just off of this low, which is a golden zone, we get golden zone 50, golden zone, golden zone. Now, please tell me anybody watching, anyone who's ever thought about putting fibs on something is not gonna ignore those anymore. I mean, good God, it's got it. No, I don't know how many times I've shown it, probably 10,000 times. So each one of these is its own golden corner, right? So this is a golden corner right here. Put that in original. All right, so that's got a target it's trying to get to. But then this one, that's going to be kind of skinny. Oh, we're on a daily, though. So I'd be looking for one of these to complete for a little more guidance. Okay, so if we're coming out of this, right, and I've already got the ingredients that I'm looking for. Well, if this is 1, 2, you need 5 in here. So this has got to be 1, 2. We need 3, 4, 5 right there out of this to give us the third here. So everything here is bullish. You got algos incredibly active, right? Every pivot's an algo. Yeah, so no surprise in IBM, right? There's going to be algos galore in here. Well, fuck, there's algos galore in everything, right? But what a sequence, right? So this is a good example when you'll hear me say, well, they don't care, right? They don't care what side, they don't care who wins, right? Because sooner or later they're going to get a series like this. They're going to make so much money it offsets any series of losers. So you can so this one has a target, this one has a target, this one has a target, this one has a target. They all have targets all up above. So do you want to short into that? Do you want to short into that sequence of algos that are all firing to get to targets that are all up above this pivot? I don't. Why would anyone in their right mind do that? Seriously. No, I'm not being silly. Why would somebody short it here? Well, there's only one reason. They don't know these. They don't know about this. Right? Thankfully, there's gazillions of people that are completely oblivious to it. They don't even know where it is. They don't know what it is. They don't know where it is. They don't know how to use it. They don't know anything about it, right? Because otherwise, why would somebody sell it right here? 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 Over and over and over again. They don't know it's there. All right, so I don't think there's anything to do here but just look for the next retrace. Shit, you'd be buying it right now. You'd be buying it right now with a stop off of the pivot, right? You're right into a golden zone. Shit, you could buy it right now with a stop underneath that golden zone. This is, if you want to play in trads, there's probably lots of opportunity in here to trade this. All of it bullish, all of it. Good one, CN. Okay, Christoph. Man, I appreciate the effort here, but I can't work with a phone image. All right, so I appreciate you trying to contribute here, but we got to wait till you're not on your phone, and we can get a chart we can work with. Okay, let me keep moving. Oh, I got Pizza Man. All right, Pizza Man, how you been? I haven't posted for a while, so I got Pizza Man coming back here. What are we looking at, Pizza Man? We're looking FSLR. All right, so Pizza Man is giving me a whole lot to work with here. Okay, red impulse as alternative. All right, that's a lot of stuff. All right, it takes me a minute. First, I have to, it's like looking at one of those pictures where you have to step back from it so you can see what's actually there. Oh, fuck, man. What are we're on a daily out here? Oh, wow. Okay, so where are we in this monstrosity? Oh, so I think you want that there. 1, 2. Okay. Looks like WX. Oh, fuck, doesn't matter. Actually, it looks more like a flat. 3, 3, 5. Okay, so I got a 1, 2 into the 2017 low. And then I got a 1, 2 here into COVID low. All right, so I guess you could probably simplify it. Okay, big range where we get stuck in. Oh, so what have we done here? We've come out of the range. Now we've come back down to test the range, right? Funny how that happens. Okay, so if this is a 2, we're looking for a big 3. Well, all right, Pizza Man, you left all these over here. All right, you got to put those up above. Well, it doesn't look like we got what you thought, what you might have hoped for here coming off of this, right? So, hey, I got an impulse. Okay, if it's 1, 2, well, I do need a 1 in my third. I think perhaps not anticipating that I'm going to get that. Boy, is that bullish if that's going to play that way. All right, I got to hide some of this. Pizza Man, I can't see in there. So let me just hide a little bit. I like what you're doing here, but I can't see to help these guys. Oh, I like that. Okay, so this, oh, fuck, here. I'm going to have to hide some of this. Oh, give me a sec here. I like this channel that you have here. This one. All right, don't take that as disrespect to your TA. I can't see in there. Okay, so I got a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice work qualifying it all. So I got a 1, 2. Then I got a 1, 2. Here's the internal impulse to get 3. ABC into the 4 doesn't overlap. Oh, that's the 4, right? So you can kind of work backwards. 4. You're going to have to dig the 1, 2 out of there. I am on a daily. So that would be the 3, A, B, C into the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I complete an impulse here. All qualified. Everything is done. And as I kind of harp on this a lot lately, it's all self-contained. I want all of this to be one self-contained unit. Now we're correcting it. So this is, I like the look of this. Hang on a second. Sorry. Okay. So we've got the impulse up, and now really all we're doing is just this, right? He's got it laid out. It's just a big 3, right? We got 5 up. We're correcting it in a big 3. It is a big 3. There's 5 into the A, but we got our labeling a little backwards here. So let's put that in sub-micro, and let's put this one in micro. Okay, so there's 3 into the B for the 2, and then 5 down again. Put them in the right degree. Okay, so I got an A, B, and I got a little C. It's enough to get me an A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gives me, how are we getting there? So I get A, A, B, C into an A. Interesting. Okay, so when we're looking at this, it's something like this. So one thought would be, okay, well, why? Okay, there's the first part of it now. So when you were starting off here, you would have been thinking, oh, the 1 is done here. Oh, and there's the 1, 2, and off we go. Well, it doesn't happen. So as a result of where you are now, my guess is this probably got relabeled. because you might have been thinking WXY, but since this is all coming down, remember, like as I said, this all went up in one self-contained impulse. Now this is all coming down in one self-contained impulse. So that kind of leads you back saying, oh, it's not finishing, at least at this point in time, it's not finishing as a 3, it's finishing as a 5, which would take you back here, say, well, if I'm finishing with a 5 and I've expanded up here, what are my options? Well, the flat is your option. So I got 3, I get the distance here, but now I get 5. So, and then with the flat, the channel is actually kind of guiding you as well. So you got a good work. So we've got the A wave coming here. He's done it. God damn, how did you do it here? So it looks like we're doing it this way. Here's A. We got to go A, expand the B into the B, and then it finishes with that 5 to get your A, B, C into the B, and then 5 down. So it's good work, Pizza Man. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, what are you giving me here? You're giving me 2? What are you doing? Red impulse as an alternate. Okay, so 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, that's a little shaky in there, but there's the little 3 in the middle, right? So this would guide you, right? Okay, where's the little corrective action right there? Well, there's the 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gets you done. What's a little shaky now? We are on a daily. Is the 3rd here? Is that an impulse? Well, so I'm tempted to say, fuck, does it matter? Well, it does matter actually, because he's giving you the alternate here. If this is just the 3 down here and we're putting the 4, then there's one more leg down. Oh God, I'm afraid to go in here, but let's take a quick peek at it. I don't want to get stuck in here. That looks like a bear. Okay, so let's just take a little peek. Let's try the 4 hour. Okay, can we get that done? Well, sometimes this might be helpful here. Go to a line chart. Okay, if that's the 1, 2, that's the 4 we want. Can I get it done here? Well, it would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and assuming that 5 is longer. So can we make that work? 1, 2. Well, you'd be trying to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, so right off the chute, that doesn't work because we have an overlap here, and we need an impulse, so that doesn't work. So can we take it back to this pivot? A, B, C. That starts to look more like a... Actually, that looks like that could work, actually. Oh, fuck, wait. 1, 2, I want to do... Here, let's put it yellow so I can see the fucking thing. All right, 1, A, B, C. Looks like you do 3... Fuck. 3... Where's my 4? 4... 5, so are we right there? Let's get that up a degree or 2. 1, 2. If that's the 1, well, we clear it. So 1, A, B, C, 3, 4, 5. So now we just got to see if that's the 3 here. 1, 2. Fuck. Oh, that's iffy. 1, 2. You can't do 1, 2, right? Because it would overlap here. So it has to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boy, that's shaky. I'm sure I love that. All right, this is kind of the trade-off here when you're looking at equities where we have all those gaps. So that's why I come back here and go, do I have it? Well, I might take the trade off of it. But I'd be mindful. I'd keep the size lighter because this is a little shaky in that 3. So I wouldn't go hard here. So as he's noted, this could be the 4 going in right now. Is that a finish that you can live with? So what you're saying is, okay, there's a finished impulse right here, or at least a finished 5. Jesus, is that even possible? Let's go, we're gonna have to go down to the hourly. All right, so this, the ABC here is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 3 is a little this is dicey, right? It's a little iffy. You doing a 1, 2 there? Fuck. Is that really enough? 3, 4, 5. ABC is good. Is that a 5? Maybe. Okay, so let's see how we look here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd feel better if I got a 5 here. As he's noting, this could be the 4 of an ABC before we go down. So you're going to know pretty quickly here. Ideally, you'd want an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep this. No, let's just check from the 2 to the 3. All right, we don't want it to go too far, right? So holding the 38 would be ideal, right? Then you need that last little kick up here. Then I know, okay, I am done here, even though it's a little shaky on the subdivision here. Well, there's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So I can finish that there. That actually could work. That'd be the 5. Oh, fuck. 5, the 3 of that internal. 1, A, B. So let's see, can we do the 2 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that might work. Okay, so we've got a candidate here now, but I wouldn't touch this until I saw that 5 complete. God damn it! Until I saw this come up here. Give me the 5. Then I'm waiting for the retrace. But I want that 5 to eliminate the possibility it's just ABC and we're going down again. So I think that's kind of similar, right? It's a green banana. It's on the verge of ripening. Let that finish, and then you're waiting for the retrace, as he's noted down here. All right, so this would be actually up here somewhere. Well, let me get that in sync with him. That would be right about there. All right, so if we're coming in here, well, you could buy the 4 into the 5. I don't think having that target is realistic on this little setup. Well, I'm sure Pizza Man would agree with me, right? That might be the longer term target that you're after if you get the 1, 2, right? So if I'm assuming what he's looking at doing here is buying the 2. If the 2 comes down here, now we're getting in and we got those kind of upper targets. Although there's your 1, 6, 1, 8, right? Kind of ambitious to go for the 2, 6, 1, 8. But why not, right? I mean, shit. Right, what would we have here? If I get the 5, right now I'm drawing this, right? Why not? Why not that? Well, you don't want to be greedy, but that certainly is a roadmap that could play, but got to qualify it, right? Give me the 5 and the 3. I'm in. I think that plays nicely. Okay, good work, Pizza Man. Okay, so next up I got Grant with MGI. Grant F. Well, I know what I'm going to see here. And of course I say that. This will be the one he doesn't have them on there. Oh, there it is, right? I can always count on Grant. All right, so Grant F is incredibly consistent, right? That's why I can say that. I know exactly what I'm going to see because he's so consistent technically. That's why he's a good trader. Okay, so coming off of the low here, MGI, well, it's hard to miss the 5. I mean, that's the kind of thing where I go, so how do you not see a 5 there and like acknowledge it? Oh, I don't trade Elliott Wave. But really? But you can't see that 5? I don't quite get that. Well, now if you're well, that's a little tricky. That's how we would do that, right? So it would be easy to say as soon as I say that. Well, hey man, what about that? Isn't that just another 5? Well, yeah, it is. But what you're missing there is that it's part of an A, a B, and then there's the C, right? So if you don't know Elliott, that's how someone goes, oh fuck Elliott, right? What do you mean? That looks like another 5 to me. If you don't know it well enough, you'd be thrown there. But since Grant knows it well enough, he's working this as an A, B, C into the B, right? That's the key part of this. That's what creates the harmonic, is you needed that B here, right? So he gets the, oh fuck, what are we doing? Cipher, right? So the cipher is the C is higher than the A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, finish with 5 down into a golden zone. again, right? I mean, somebody who doesn't know about this is selling it right there. Let's look at that. Why does somebody sell that? We don't know the dynamics of what was there. That could have been people getting stopped out, right? But likely someone's selling it looking for that. We need them, right? We need the uninformed, right? Or we don't get to participate here. So if you were down here thinking, oh man, I got a potential reversal zone. I'm at the golden zone here. Maybe I can get a pop off of that. Oh shit, that was perfect. Well, a couple of things right off the bat. We'll notice, right, with this. So this is a golden, right? We got a golden here. We're yet to get to the median line. Right, so this would be highly unusual, right? If we don't get there, remember, equal to or greater than, you'd be blowing this pivot. So by the fact that we're already starting the retracement, having not gotten there, this kind of sets it up pretty nicely. And this is actually quite common, right? So often you'll get in a golden, you'll get right there. But if you don't get there, right, what is it? It's just setting up the play that he's teed up for you here, right? So here we're not right on the outside parallel to the median line. You know, right, if this is going to fly, you got to get a third out of this, right? If, right? Now, there's no it will, it must, it's guaranteed, but God, do they set up any better than that? We're coming in right here where we know an algo is going to be active here. So what do we, oh, that's a little funky. What do you got? Oh, that's a new one. You have to explain that one to me, Grant. We're doing the 559. Oh, Grant, you're going to have to DM me on what we're doing there. That's a new one I've not seen. What would that be? That's got to be the square root of something. I don't know where you got that, Grant, but I'm curious to know what made you put that in the mix between the 50 and the golden zone. Interesting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't overlap, so I've got a clean impulse out of the chute. Looks like a start on the A. No, we don't know that A is done. That's a 4-hour. Is that an A? Looks like it might be. Let me go 30-minute. 1, 2. Looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing a diag. Looks like that could have more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Well, you got a secondary. Ah, shit, that could be. You do have a secondary pivot there. I don't know if that's really worth digging through all that. What's I'd be mindful of here is the 3 here. Right, and then we're coming down, taking out that pivot. Did we hit something here? Looks like we might have hit this algo. No, we got a break there. So 50 from the top, that's it. What are you doing with that, right? It looks like can't go it that way. That would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't know that that's long enough. Let's take a quick peek in here. Shit, I feel you guys nodding off here. I'm gonna keep moving. Oh, we got it there. Looks more like an ABC. A, B, C, W, X, A, B. Well, let's leave it here for the time being here. So I don't think it's completely cooked yet. On that, right? Is the A in? Well, either way, right? There's a little bit of hurry up and wait, right? It maybe if it's in, right? We're looking for, so we start buying here at the 50, right? It would be tied into all that structure here. Coming back to it, dying to know about the 559. So that anywhere in here, stop under the golden zone, right? It's just drop dead simple. Well, it's simple in the terms of what makes it simple. He's done all the work. So now it's just about execution, which is not terribly hard. The hardest part here is to keep your hands off the mouse. If you get your fill down here that you're looking for, okay, well, I got 4.5 to 1, 11.2 to 1, and 34 to 1. I promise you, if you get into this, the hardest part of this trade will be not taking profit right there. Well, you're going to come up here, and so what's going to go off in your head? Oh fuck, man, double top. I got to be careful about that. Oh, but wait, it still hasn't made the median line. Okay, well, I'll give it a little bit longer. Oh, we made the algo target. Oh shit, man, I did make the median line, but I got to take a little profit there. Well, okay, right, a little partial there, good idea, but not all of it. You put together this beautiful trade. You got a 34-to-1 on here. If you take it all off here, I can absolutely guarantee you what'll happen. That. Right, it's the one that you panic and you're like, oh shit, okay, well, it's a winner. Let me take it. Right, where you did all the work here. Right. Next partial. Because right here you're gonna be thinking, uh-oh, triple top, I can't take it. Oh, I got the median line, I gotta take it. Well, I got my second target. I should be happy with that. Maybe it's one of those liquidity grabs and now they're just gonna crunch it down, right? As soon as no, I'm just gonna take it all off. So you have to decide along the way what does more psychological damage to you. There's a couple of scenarios here that would be painful, right? If you got here, well, number one, you would want to take a partial here. But if you got here, right, and you gave it all back, right? That hurts. But you're not taking a loss. Well, shit. If you're here, you could probably tighten that up. At least on one of them, right? Maybe you give these a little more room. But what hurts here is if you get close and then it gives it all back, right? Which happens all the time, right? Get used to it. So you got to decide what's more impactful to you. If you come down here, okay, it's a scratch, right? So it's opportunity cost. If you do something stupid and move your stop, well, now you let a winner turn into a loser, which you want to try and avoid at all the costs. But if you take it all off here and you say, I got a winner, right? And then we just come back here. Now, will you go again? That's the real question, right? Oh, the structure looks like a 50. I've got some geometry here. Can you go again? And if you get that, can you stay with it, right? If it starts again, can you stay with it, right? Those are the challenges, because this part here, this is well, depending on how you look at it, this is the fun part. Oh, can I solve the puzzle? This is right here. This is the difference between trader and analyst. Trader, much harder. Much harder. This, I can teach anybody that. That's a battle between your ears, right? And then doing that analysis, right? What's more damaging, right? If I take the winner here, I got the winner, but I had a 34-to-1 I let get away. You got to really think that through as to what's right. I can't give you, there's no one right answer. It's what's right for you. For me, I'd much rather give that back and take a scratch and then reload for the next one than have teed up, done all this beautiful work here. I had a 34-1, I let it get away because I panic sold. Oh shit, I made $300, so I just wanted to pocket it. It's particularly hard if your last trade was a loser. Because in the back of your mind, you're going, God damn, I got to recover that last one. Well, I lost 500 on that, so if I get here, I'm just taking it, man. Oh, okay, back to even. But that's not our goal here. Right? The reason to set this all up is to create the opportunity for yourself to get a 34-to-1. Are you going to get it all the time? Of course not. Right? But you got to get it every now and then to offset all of these. You got to offset those. And if you never can stay with it long enough to let something realize all the potential that you set up, these are going to be the bane of your existence, right? Then the emotion's going to take over, and every fucking time you get into a profit, you're going to bank it because it just feels good. Oh, I got a profit. Careful of that, right? You got to think that through. Right? For me, to set that up and let it get away, much more emotionally, psychologically damaging to a trader than to just, okay, it's a winner, right? These are just little, okay, that's, again, kind of back to boxing. All right, threw a jab, took a jab, threw a jab, took a jab. Ooh, body blow. That's the knockout, right? You got to get a knockout to offset all the jabs. All right, let me keep going. Where am I? Grant F, right? Okay, so then Monty's talking to Christoph. Okay, no. Oh, Diamond Lee wants Bitcoin. All right, let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. All right. So let me go here. All right, what are we thinking here, Diamond Lee? Oh, this looks interesting. Let me get a copy made here. Okay, so we got a 30-minute, and he's trading the whole. Well, here, let me back up, see where you're pulling from. Okay, so this is our all-time high. We're working a set of median lines, so we were going with a 5 down, right? So I can see that. I like that you're completing, because as I kind of expressed my preference here, you see, from a lot of years of doing this, I want this to be complete. I don't want to connect the two, right? I want this to be a complete unit. 3 corrects it, right? So whether it's WXY, or pardon me, ABC into a W, or 1, 2, oh fuck, you could do it a couple of different ways. 1, 2, I think actually you got to go 3 ABC into the to get this to play into the 5, right? So either one, I'm fine with that. That sure looks like a 1, although it's not much of a finish. Well, so look what we do here. So we this is just, you'll if you start looking for this, you'll see it all the time. There's the drive, consolidate, drive. Now, oh, a little retrace. Well, really, you could think of it this way. It's even more pronounced than that. Drive, sideways, sell off. Something, change of character. All right, so it sets up the 2. 1, 2. Oh, let's dig in there. What are we doing down here, Diamond Lee? Oh, looks like we got a, well, yeah, that's kind of the same. Very good example. All right, so is that the finish here for the 1? And is this all we're going to get here for the finish of that 5? They're a little suspect, right? It doesn't quite look like it's all there. 1, 2. Oh, fuck, maybe. Is it really there? Well, at some point they all break down, right? You're not going to get a 5 within the 5 within the 5 of the 5 down to the 1 second, right? So this is, I think this one is a little bit more troubling because it's very hard. The other one, maybe you could dig it out. This one is hard to finish. 1, 2. How are you finishing that? Oh, let's just take a peek in there, just because that's going to affect everything we look at here. I got to find it. There it is. Can we really finish that? Maybe we can't. Okay, so we could do A, B, C. We'd have to do it that way. So can we finish that? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Could that be what we got there? You have to do it that way into the 2. You might be able to do that. God, is that shit? But then you got the 5th of the 5th. This is a crisis. 1, 2. Getting pretty skinny there. All right, let's pull back out and see. Let's let it slide here. So A. Oh, I get her back to the 30 here so I can stay with his count. Okay, so what are we doing here? So we're doing an A here. Okay, what's that? Are you going A? Oh, you must be. Okay, she just didn't label it. All right, so we're going to go A, B, C. All right, so we got that. Let's put that in yellow. Okay, A, B, C. I'm with you there. W. Let's go up a degree. Oh, okay, so W, X. Well, that's a lower low, so isn't it? I think it is. Let's just take a peek here. Oh, it's not. Okay, so we can do that. So let's pull out on that. Okay, so we got a candidate here. 2, 3, 4. All right, I can let that slide. A, B, C. All right, I can work with that. All right, oh shit. I don't know if there's anything better. 1, 2, 3 into the X. A, B, C, and ooh. Truncate the Y. Yeah, I mean, I think that was the one we looked at. I mean, it's not great. I think this is too far, if I recall. Nope, it's not. Son of a bitch. Okay, so golden zone. Oh. Yeah, I think we did this in our Bitcoin video. Okay, A, B. we get a perfect golden zone there once again, right? Is that enough to get to target? Oh, sure looks like it. That could be the front run. Note here, there's another golden zone, 61865 up here, right ahead of it. Oh, you probably got a golden corner here as well. Okay, if I get that right on there. It's like magic. There's your 80%. Oh, well, you got it again here. So this actually, you'll see this often. If it's banging, 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 and then it can't quite get there, that'll often start the next, the retrace. So it looks like he's, whoa, where are we putting that for? I don't know what the fuck that's attached to. Let's brighten that up. Okay, so, oh, I see what you got. So that's your 3. Let's take that up a few degrees. Okay, so you're thinking possibly a 4 there? All right, let's think about that. Okay, so here's your invalidation line. I'm just going to put that in white. Ooh, interesting. God, this is a clusterfuck, though, of trying to wait a second here. WXY. So this has to be the B. God damn, that's a funky way to get there. A, B, C. Oh shit! I've seen crazier things. You guys are funny. You have to do your different colors. I guess everybody, wants to be unique. All right, so, or maybe they're better colors for you guys. I just find them hard to see. All right, so what do we got here? We're just caught between two algos. All right, nothing we don't see on a regular basis in every asset class at every time frame. Very, very common, right? One side, right? Who knows? Could be the same people. As I said before, they don't care. They don't care which side wins. But per the count here, it looks like the bias here is. Well, this is certainly significant, right? So if we take this out, okay, maybe we're starting to get some legs on a more significant. Ah, fuck, come here. What are you trying to say here? The price action from the low is terrible. I couldn't agree more. This is the best of the variations, right? That was the one I did on Bitcoin Friday. So 1, 2. Well, let's see. Well, we got to be mindful of the fact we've got an extension in the 1. 2. We didn't make the 100 here. Note that. So 3 can't be the shortest, so we got to pay attention here. So if this, it looks like that would be just perfect, right? So this is the target from this algo right here, right? If we were going to get that. Now we're in the pocket already where the algo is going to be active. We're in it. So we'd have to be mindful of the length of the third. If that's going to hold as the third, and that's going to be the, if that's going to be the 4, well, we can't go past that, right? Anything. So this target would be absolutely just perfect. So we'd be doing it. Well, that could fly. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very doable, right? Right. So it's good to just pull them out, look at it, say, does that look right? Yeah, it does actually. As long as this doesn't get violated, right? You got a good candidate there. So nice work, Diamond Lee. I think that actually plays really nicely. And then look at the TA setup here. But god damn, can I get any more precise? We're gonna bang the median line as we hit the algo target, as we hit a competing sell side algo. Now who's buying it there? I'm not. Well, even if you didn't know the algo was there. Just looking at the structure, right? You want to buy that? Let's brighten that up a little bit. Really? Oh yeah, I like to buy right into the resistance. Said no one ever. I would. This is not really an appropriate spot to be going long. If anything, I'd be looking at the short. I just don't think you have enough really to make a trade here other than the short. I think the short plays much better here, looking for that. Now you're at, what have we been talking about here? You're pushing 30. Well, here's 30. That will freak the market. Oh, Bitcoin's crashing. There it is, right? So people, right? There will be some people saying, oh my God, it's all over. myself, as well as I hope most of you all will be saying, oh my God, I can't believe I get a chance to buy it down here at 30. Oh my God. How much capital can I raise? All right, so I think it's good work, Diamond Lee, but I think this is just a hurry up and wait unless you're going to take the short. But this is not a great start on any sort of trend change, in my view. All right, let me keep moving. Diamond Lee, good work. We got a... I recognize this handle. Crypto Mountains. Okay, Crypto Mountains. I must be a new member. Welcome aboard, Crypto Mountains. And we're looking at Solano. Well, Solano. I gotta know. I like when I get new members, I get new colors. All right, so this looks cool. All right, so let me make a copy here. What's going on with Solano? All right, so we're doing pivots. We got a volume profile. I got dialogue here. Really nice job. If this is your first post, very well done. Oh, and he gave me his thoughts. Excellent. See, this is a new member who's been paying attention, right? Follows the directions. Very well done. Glad to have you on board. First major tackle at Elliott Wave. Oh, and your first attempt? Well done. Still working on my blue belt. Love to get your thoughts here, see if I'm seeing it correctly. Okay, seems that we have completed an impulse, right? I'm with you at 260. Okay, we're now in the process of correcting that impulse. That looks good work. God damn, man, if this is your first shot at Elliott Wave, you're off to an awfully good start. Okay, let's get back. Let me get some perspective. Okay, so first, right out of the chute, I love that you're working the median lines, right? So coming off the low, this is not hard to follow. Where are we trading this on? Oh, FTX. Okay, so we got a clear 5, we got a clear 3. Oh, it's a little funky. Oh, how are you going to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That works. Okay, so you got it, right? So AB, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you got your... God, is that not incredible? Look how... Oh, that's interesting. So he's pulling off of the secondary low. This is not uncommon. You're looking for where is it fitting. Interesting if we put it right here. I'm curious, Crypto Mountain, if you did that quite deliberately, pulled it off the 2. Well, it looks like that might be nailing it a bit better, but the 1's not bad either, or the absolute low, as we get this. Interesting. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. All right, so it looks like that's the 175, the length of the 1, so it looks like he's already done this. All right, so this is just the habits that we're trying to teach, and he's already got it. So, God damn, that's great. How can this be your first time? I think you're sandbagging. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I mean, can we get a better third than that? We got all the subdivision. We go right to the highest probability location for a third, and that's where we get a pivot. Now, coming off of the pivot, what do we get? We get a sideways 4. Oh, fuck. Does that even matter? It looks like WXY or A, B, C, D, E. Oh, fuck. I guess we get we get a descending triangle. So we do get a triangle there. Okay, so 1, 2, right where you're expecting it, right what do we want in a 4, right? How do we help identify a 4? It goes sideways, doesn't advance the trend. Okay, good. That's a nice tell for the 4. We got 4. We got the 23.6. Great consideration for a wave 4. You're absolutely right. I love all these notes, right? This is good. It just takes me a minute to work through all that. Okay, so that one I'm just going to hide so I can get over here. This really is confusing me. Okay, this area is really confusing me. Okay, well, welcome to Elliott Wave. All right, you're going to run into spots where you're going to be really confused. Okay, so we've completed. Oh, that's nice work, right? So the ending diag here to give you the 5. So we've got a completed impulse up. This gorgeous work. Good God, for your first time. Whoa, I'm impressed. Look here as we come back. Note here, right? So now this is me pulling it from the low. Maybe that bumped a little bit when I look here. Back to the median line, upper parallel. Back to the median line. Now we go into the other side. See how that median line just becomes a magnet to the market? I mean, you hit your 80% here. Boom, 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 right? I mean, of all the geometry, remains the least utilized tool, right? Thankfully. Okay, so it looks like we're going to go here. I'm going to hide that. I think that's a little early for that. Okay, so we're doing, well, okay, so what he's wrestling with is we've completed an impulse, right? So where are we anticipating the 2? Right down here, right? Does that seem, that's kind of, oh, that's not what I want. Back that fucker off a little bit. That's a little too much. Okay. All right, so can we get down here? Does that make sense? Well, let's shrink that up a little bit. Okay, so let's look in there. I don't know, everybody's dying to get a piece of Solano, right? So do we have the right setup here? Right, so we finish here. Ooh, that is ugly off the start. Is that a 1? Can we call that a 1? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got to go. I think not. I think we got to go 3, 4. I think we got to go A, B. So it looks like we got to go W. Well, maybe we can go A, B. Fuck, how are we doing that? A, B. Well, that looks like a triangle. Can I do that? Let's see how far that goes. Let's see what the overlap is here. We're clear here. That looks like A, B, C. Well, let's stay with it. Let's allow for the 1. God, that's an ugly 1. Where's your... I'm not sure that's the... Yeah, I'd label it that way. Here's how I would do it, right? This is definitely tricky. WXY is how I would do that. So it can't be a 1. It could be an A, B, because this looks like A. No, true. This looks to me like A, B, C. Oh fuck! Come on. A, B, C, D, E, B, C is what I see there. That's the 4. So working backwards, there's the 5 into the 4. So 4, 5. We got to get 1, 2. That's a little dicey in there. Oh fuck! I'm on the 8 hour. Right? There's probably another lip I can pull there. So I'm thinking. So this could be an A, not a 1. So let's see if that works. A, B. It looks like 1, 2. Let's just leave this down here. And let's get it in yellow. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I see what he's doing, but so look. So I think that you got a little off here, right? It's all right. Again, this is a fantastic start. I don't think you'd want to do it this way, right? So you just look at it. So again, this is a good example. What you'd be saying is we're doing this, right? Does that look right? I mean, it's possible, but yeah, I'd be more inclined to be doing this, right? So I'd be more inclined to think, okay, here's an impulse that completes. Oh fuck, you might have to do it like this: A, B, C into the 2, 1, 2. God, if anything, right? So this looks like you got 3 here, 4 here. That's good there. That looks like the 4 working on it. Okay, but if this is A and this is B via the WXY, A, B, we were trying to finish an impulse to get a WXY. So we're trying to get the Y down here. A, B, C would, well, let's wait until that finishes. We're trying to get that C at the moment. I'm going to push that off for the time being. Okay, so as it is right now, I'd wick that off as your 1. This one, well, that'll have structure, but I don't think that's part of the Elliott that we need to worry about. B, now 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how we look here. All right, we're to the 50 to the tick. So could that be the 4? Could be the 4. Oh, looks like this got a little visit earlier. 1, 2, well, looks like that might have more to go. I'll be watching there, so I don't think that's done yet. That looks like a reasonable target for the C to finish. So that if that was going to be A, B, C, that could be W, X, Y, because we wouldn't be done. Remember, the correction we're looking for is much bigger. Oh, fuck, should I drew it? Let's get back here. Okay, so we're trying to get down here. So what I think more perhaps, right, if this is WXY, there's A, B, and we're looking for that C to finish here. Okay, now could that be it? Well, yeah, I mean, could be, right? So we'd be right in line with the geometry, right at the lower parallel, right at the prior structure. I mean, maybe, could be, but is that going to be the 2? Probably not, right? So that would make you think, oh, right, maybe W. If it's A, B, right, WXY into the A, B, C into the B, C. Now, if this if that finishes as a 5, I'd be thinking, oh, motherfucker, come here, W, X, Y. What I'd be thinking, right? Just teeing it up first out of the chute. That would be mighty shallow, right? We'd be doing a 20. Well, Solano, maybe, right? You could be doing that into the 23 for the 2. That would be unusual, but it wouldn't be the craziest thing ever. But I think that seems less likely here. I'd be looking for something deeper to finish that. So now that said, I wouldn't shy away from a buy here. I mean, we don't know, right? That could, maybe there's another degree here. Maybe this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it doesn't look that way right now. Remember, we went right to the high probability location for the 4. God, could we even recount that? This would have to be, God, could we even make that fly? This is so good. I don't like changing that. So I don't think you want to put the 3 up here. There's too many. There's too much, right? That's a completed impulse. That's a perfect correction. That's a completed impulse. So I think you hold here. So if you get down here, I'd be willing to take that X, right? Try and get on the long side here. But of course, what do we look? What if it's an X? You'd be mindful of, oh, I got to retrace. Well, here, let me do it the right way. If I got the right price action here, what am I anticipating? I'm anticipating a 5 and then a 3. Now, how would I know here? Well, you wouldn't know, right? There's no way to know, right? Because this could be, I mean, could be the force here, could be, right? It seems unusual, but it could be. But either way, right? If you get to this here, let's play it out. We're right back to the median line. Now, is it an X? You're looking for the Y down here towards the 50. No way to know. You would definitely be back here reconsidering that this was the 4, just based on where it's happening. But I'll be damned if I can see that. So if we got right here, I'd be, back to my prior conversation, right? So I mean, I'd be taking partial right here. Well, partly because we're at the pivot, right? And you know what's prone to happen at the high. Boom, boom. So I would take a good chunk of it right there. And if I got a retrace here and it looked like I was getting this, right, I might go again. Right, because then now it's not an X. Right, now you're reconsidering the pivot here. God, is that the 4? Do I have to turn this into one giant 5? Or I don't know. Too much has to happen between now and then. The other thing is here, just a channel on this looks pretty solid. All right, we come down into this range here. So certainly we know the trend is we're correcting. I just don't like this as a this is such a cluster F. A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. That looks like a completed WXY to me. Unless you're thinking about the short here, I wouldn't be doing anything. Let's wait and see what happens here, and then I'd wait for that to complete and then see what I get coming off of that. I don't know that I'd be dying to short Solano. I'd want to see what comes off of this, and if I get a decent retracement here and it's technical and shit here, I mean, this looks like, okay, an obvious spot where it might come back to test, right? We got a little congestion here. We come back into that. I'd buy that. Yeah, no problem. Stop under the pivot. I don't know that I would lever up heavy on that because it's, to me, it could roll over here. I mean, for all you know, right? You could get an X right here. And now this is all going lower. Right, now you're getting A, B, C coming down. So the only trade that I would look at right now, if I was, you know, I don't know that, again, I don't know that I'd be shorting Solano, but if that comes down here, I would take the short, but I'd be waiting here to take the long. Okay, good work. Crypto Mountains, boy, that's an impressive debut. This, and you know, this, you know, we're both making an educated guesstimate in there because that's mighty tough to count. So no disrespect for me moving shit around. It's just what my eye sees, right? So you might have had it at the first, but what I do see from here, that looks like that's working through an impulse. Okay, let me keep moving. Okay, I'm one. AVAX, simply lovely. Oh, well, that kind of had title. I got to see it. I think we looked at this. The other day. I still got this up here. Where did was this the one where we had? Oh, yeah, this was a bitch here. Okay, so, all right, so did I get your chart here? I don't think I did. Copy link. All right. Oh, yeah, no, okay. I forgot your handle, right? I remember your color palette. Okay. All right, this looks interesting. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2. You brighten the colors up for me. That helps. Okay, so 1, 2. 1, 2. What's this 2? So that must be... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets us the 3 here. Okay, I'm with you. WX ABC into the Y. So there's the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks solid. Okay, so I like what you're doing here. So do you see what he's doing? He's containing the impulse. And then, it's nice. I like the way you're doing that. All right, so here's the self-contained unit. Here's self-contained unit, right? Be the inside box, and now we're in self-contained unit here, right? So you can really see the rotation in the market. Oh, wait a second. Here, I got to do this. I'm all back so I can work with it. All right, so we are working off the premise. Why are we not in log here? Let's reset that. Okay, so well, you don't want it in log because you're doing it without log, right? So, all right, let's see what you're thinking here. 100% wave geometry. Okay, so we've got. So that means that the length of the A projected from the B, we're at 100% here. So here, that white line is being 100%. So coming into all this prior structure, that's a perfect spot for it. God, that is good. Channel geometry, pitchfork geometry. So that's a lot of. Do you see this line here for the channel geometry, but connecting the A and the B and the start of it, right? Do you see that confluence? And then the inside pitchfork, right? Well, his colors are a little bit. Oh fuck! Here, let me see if I put mine back on. It's a little hard to see him. Oh, I might have had. Let's see what he did there. He's using different pivots. Oh, I got it. Okay, so he's using a shift here to get that here because since we're coming down and going over. Okay, so we've got that pivot. So coming off of the low. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have it yet? We don't have it yet. All right, so he's trying to get the 5 up here. Waiting pattern confirmation. So very good, right? So coming off of this huge technical confluence, here's the inside pitchfork that he's using right here. We got that ping, the intersection of the channel and the median lines right here, and then coming off of it, we have a contender. Now it's not complete yet. It's a contender for a 5. 1, 2. Did you draw those in? I think you did. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're using lines. Ugh, I hate those. Get rid of those. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There's the 4 A, B. So that needs to go. So looks like you've got the 50 here, 1 through the 3, golden zone. There's the target. That works. Need to get it there, right? So this is the last piece of this. It's got to complete that, and then when that completes, all we're doing is just letting this get there so we can qualify, right? So 5 has to be longer than 3 because 3 is longer than 1. So do we get a leading diag? Here's his geometry for the diag. Nothing says it must stop there, right? We could easily go up here and get second target. Then you have now you're really confident in the leading diag. So now you're just waiting here. Here, let's use the geometry. So if you're doing that, then this comes up here, and this, I'd probably do it this way. Just bring it down a little bit. Okay, so if that completes, then here's what he's waiting for. Right here. All right, so back into, here we can use the wave 1, something like that. It's nice work, very nice. I like your approach here. It's very, very detailed work. Makes me think you're an engineer, somewhat very detail-oriented. I'm curious what you do for a living. Often it's reflected in how people approach their TA. Okay, so he's got this ready to go, right? It's just a matter of let it complete and then wait. Hardest thing to do, right? Because, oh shit, I don't want to miss it. What would we have here, right? Oh, I'm getting your colors here. So let's go original. So we can label that up, right? Just waiting for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what we're after. Let's put that in white. So the next piece, this piece, right? Or the whole thing gets disqualified, right? And you move on to the next trade, or you wait for whatever this is going to do. If it rolls over down here, we put in a new low. Okay, reevaluate. But right now, this is a pattern. You're just kind of patiently waiting for that to complete, right? The only requirement is that this leg is longer than this leg. Once we get it, now we're just wait for the correction to start. So you could actually set up and take the short. You could take the B. Remember the B, right? It's always an attempt to get to that pivot. Now, sometimes they get it. You get the expanded B. Right, so you'd have to use, that's not a bad spot to use for your stop. But this is what you're looking for. Nice simple 3 to come in. There's the trade, set of median lines go on it. There's the target. You're good to go. Well, here, actually, your 3 would be up here. You're looking for that. 3, 4, 5. So what is you doing? Your inside numbers are interesting here. So you're using the 2, 5. Okay. All right, I'm with you. All right, so 1, 2. We got the inside here. So here's his pivot. Here's his inside set of median lines. Beautiful. All right, so that's AVAX just waiting, right? Hurry up and wait, right? Get that on the top of your, well, this has got, I'd put this 3rd or 4th on your watch list, right? Because it's got a lot that has to happen. It's not like, oh, I just need 10 more ticks here. I'm ready to go. So on the watch list. Love your work, one. That is very, very nicely done. Okay, let me keep going. So I got your boy DYL. I think I'm saying that right. Okay, so let me get that up. How are we doing on time? Oh, coming in right on time. We got 2 more. Oh, one gave me a second one. Oh, yeah, boy, DL, you're going white on me. Okay, let me get my shades. Okay, I'm just harsh on the eyes. So be prepared, you're about to get a shock. Okay. Actually, I used to chart everything in white, actually, years ago. All right, let's go. What are we doing here? Neo. All right, this takes me a minute here. Okay, so what's the first thing we see here? Did we get our 80%? Yes, we did. Right, up to the outer corner, outer parallel. Now, so I will say this, right? So I'm good that you left that on there just for the acknowledgement. But when we're over here, this is no longer relevant, so we can hide that. Okay, well, so right out of the chute, you see some of the issue here. It's not out of, oh fuck, I'm gonna have, it's not out of bounds here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a big 4. I gotta change that color here, or you're not gonna be able to see it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Whoa, that's taking a lot of time. So can we, I don't know, maybe we can't finish it. I guess like we can't. So here's the obvious 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you wanted it right there. You didn't get it. All right, so what is there an alternate? Strikes me you might have an alternate in here. This 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be it. So let's just check that. Oh God, these colors are not. Yeah, look at that 2618 there for the 3. Boy, I don't want to. I really don't want to do that. But there's the example here we're dealing with. So we're in log scale. Boy, that's pressing, right? Though the sideways, boy, that is long and sideways. But the count makes sense. A, B, we got an impulse here, finishes that. A, B, C, yeah, that works. Not much of a 3 there. Are we missing something here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Well, I suppose he could go, the 5 could go here. Maybe not. That's the A. You probably have to truncate it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. All right, I'm with you. Oh, what are you doing with that, right? You probably have to do it this way. A, B, C into the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the 3. A, B, C. That looks good. So W, I guess A, B, C. That's not great. It is what it is. A, 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks good, and it looks like we're finishing for the 5. So he's got it teed up. Okay, this could fly. So we want to look for something we could lean on if it's going to come down here. All right, so at least we'd have a little structure to play with here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like Solano, last one, right? He's at the 4. We're right at the 50. Oh shit! I guess that flies as much as anything. I'd want to see some volume profile over here to see. There's going to be right here. There'll be some sort of a volume node here that we could ping off of. So that's going to be the 2618. No, that's here. I'm going to do it this way. I want to see the length of the W to the X. That you might be able to double that. Let's clone that and bring that down. How's the mid? Well, let's bring it all the way down, because there's the 5 we'd be looking for right on that lower parallel. So that's starting to come together. All right, so ping ping. There's your 38, right? So here, I'm just going to put it in my numbers or my colors, so I can recognize it. Okay, so here's be the, oh, that's what sets up pretty nicely, right? So now, we're doing WX. We're looking for the ABC to complete. Okay, so now having gone all through all that, right? You love it when a plan comes together. So here's the down a degree, 3, 4, right? Obvious. Well, a regular location that you would look for down 1 degree to the 3, 4 for a potential support zone. Well, here's the 50 and the 38, right? We're looking for a 4, so 50 to 38. If it's not going to be 23 to 38, right? Next we look 38 to 50, so that would be right at the 38. No, so this is that channel I doubled. Bring it down here. You'd be right here at the 38. God, that actually looks great. Other than, I mean, it's okay. It's taking a little bit long. It's 1.23. What, huh? You're pulling it from the X to the Y. Is that what you're doing? No, you're taking the length of the W, projecting from the X. Okay, so the length of the length of time of the W. Well, we just passed 100. Here's what is that? 236. 232, right? So 232 right here. Maybe we get the 1618. That's a lot of time, considering how short this was. But the alternation is good. Well, so if you get it down here, if it comes down here, right? I'd want to see a little reaction there. I mean, you're playing off of that, right? Completed pattern, ending with a 5, right? We can't end in a 3, so we're ending with a 5, 1, 2. 3, 4, off for the 5, right? So this algo target wouldn't, right, unless you got the 50, you can't count on that algo. But you could use the length of the 1 projected from the 4. So the 100's right here. You can't see it because my colors are different, but it's right just above the 3. But here would be the 27238, right? If you're going to get a big win here, you might get the 1618, which would be up in the 170 range. I don't think the median lines here are going to be a little wonky. Oh, shit, I wouldn't shy away from it though. I'd look at this one first if I got that one. Nice, yeah, your boy. How do I say it? Your boy DYL. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, sideways 4. I think that's just you're waiting for that last little kick down for the 5 to get into that 4. And as I said, this is how I would do it. Right to the edge of the median line. Right here, you got that structure. Boom. Then I'm in. Right off to the top. Okay. Good work, guys. Okay. I'm gonna finish up. One's giving me another one. All right, I like your style, so I want to see this. Okay, I'm going to leave that one. All right, back to the deal. Right, okay. So I like the way he does this. So he's isolating things, right? So here's this box being the X wave, this box being the W, so it's A, B. So let's get our perspective here. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm sorry, because I've got the copy. All right, getting there. So this is, he's either just taught himself this, or somebody taught him the ideas here of isolating with these. Well, there's some GAN methods here to do this kind of thing. But so here's the initial 5. So he's kind of isolating the block. Here's the corrective action. Here's the next leg up, right? So then he's individually boxing them up. Again, it's personal preference is how you like to organize your information here. But I like this. So W, so we complete the impulsive 1 off the low, right? Is this our absolute low? Yeah, well, shit. I think actually you'd want to be in log here given the range. But since you didn't do it that way, right, I'm going to leave it here. So 3, 4, 5. A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm with you there. A, B. C, A, B. Boy, that's a big C, isn't it? You might have thought that was the 2, but that's a big B. Or pardon me, the big C. A, B, C gives you the X. B, C gives you the first W. Second X right here. A triangle B. Y. So we get a W, X, Y into a W. A, B, C into an X. Double zigzag could be. Oh, shit. So this is a little tricky to see, right? So he's going to A, B, C into a W. A, B, C into an X. A, triangle B, impulse C into the Y. So I got a WXY that completes. W, A, B, C, X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A. A, B, C. So we'd have to do A, B. Now we're looking for the C. So this, am I missing your labeling here? So something we missed. So this didn't get a label, right? So this, if it's W, here. WX, that's A, B, C, right? So it's okay. So we're just missing the A. I think that's all you missed in here, right? It's easy to do. Okay, so there's the A, there's the B, and now we're looking for the C to finish down here. So let me blow that up. Since you're using big fonts or big degrees. Okay, so here's the A, B, C in a perfect flat, right? 5 up, 3 down. Oh, wait a sec. We can't do it that way. What are we missing here? Okay, hang on a sec. I'm guessing you know better than this. So what am I missing? There's the 5. There's the 3. So there's the A, B, C. There's the B. But we can't finish with that 3 unless we're doing a W, X, Y, which doesn't. So this, I think, is maybe a boo-boo here, or just got mislabeled. So it looks like, because if we're doing, if I'm reading you right here, this is 3, 3. We can do it as 5. I think you just, oh shit, it's easy to do. All right, 3, 4, 5. All right, we'd get that done. So now you get a 3, 3, 5. So we do get a flat. All right, so there's the B, A, B, and now we're trying to finish with a C, which means we just need a 5. Not the right look. We need a 5. Yeah, so you're right? So he knows what we need, right? So so 1, 2, 3. All right, so he wants this over here, and I see it. Right? So A, B, C, D. Maybe we're working on a triangle here. Looks like it, right? But the 2 and the 4 are very imbalanced. But I like it. I like your work, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, sideways 4. Need that to finish, right? You don't want to try and finish it here because that, well, I'd be very surprised if we're finishing here. You'd have to truncate the 5th, and what the fuck is that, right? So I think he's spot on here. So one more is all that has to happen is we got to push down one more time. We get the Y of the C. We get the C of the Y of the larger degree Y. So it's A, B, C that gives us this Y. All right. Wow, that's good work. But okay, can we simplify the whole thing? Really, if you break it all down, what are we doing? Just a big correction, just a big sideways. Maybe we can give it a little more here. So, oh shit, let's go to the 8 hour. Interesting. So I'm curious on one when you make the distinction, or if you ever go to log, right? So we're going to go. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? W, X, Y is what we're doing here, and then we start off again. Curious, right? I know it'll fuck up your numbers here, but if I was doing this and I just got this chart, given that range, I'd start looking in log. I don't think that changes anything. It just makes it look. I think the look actually gets better. So then, it's just even here, just looking at it, 1, W, X, Y, and then we go. Okay, I think we got that right. So that's that's just Elliott's skill, right? That's what's happening there. But he's very skilled with this. For us, just looking here, if you're looking for a trade into Cardano, boy, you got a nice technical confluence in it. So this pivot coming across to this pivot would boy, that sure would play nicely right in the pocket here. Right, so just draw it across. If you got that, now that's not enough by itself. So if we come down here, give me a little reaction. Give me just a good start on it. I'll take the first retrace, and then we're off to the races. Okay, guys, I think we got everyone. All right, great stuff today. I wasn't sure what we were going to get today, but really solid work. Okay, guys, I think we'll wrap it up there. I don't see any other. God, I hope there's nothing else. No requests. Okay, I don't have Monte Crypto keeping me on track here. Okay, guys, I think we'll wrap it there. We're coming up on we're over 2 hours. All right, appreciate you guys. I always hope you get a little something out of these. Right? Maybe it's a trade setup or a little nugget. Maybe or something that you recognize in your own trading. Maybe I hit a nerve there, right? And I can only speak with that stance only because there is no mistake that I haven't made. None. There's no dumb thing that you think, oh my God, I can't believe I did that I haven't done. Promise you. 0. I've done them all. I've been at this so long, there's no mistake that's left for me to make that I haven't made at least once, right? So we're all going to make them. It's just, let's try not to repeat them. Okay, guys, let's see. I think Monte Crypto's off tomorrow because he's had that fire at his house. Small one, but enough to knock out his power and create some problems for him. So I don't think we have live stream tomorrow, but I'll be back on Friday for an update on Bitcoin. And with that, I wish you guys a good afternoon and good trading, and